Junior College Athletic Association and Queensborough Community College promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Negative comments, profanity, racial, sexist, or other ignorant comments or actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or student representatives will not be tolerated and are bound to remove from the facility. Queensborough, thank you for your support and cooperation. The Dutchess Lady Falcons starting five. Number 11, Tanisha Coleman. Number 25, Gabriella Smith. Number 33, Olivia Morales. Number 10, Corey Osborne. And number 24, Anna Southland. Assistant coaches of the Lady Falcons are Paul Henry and head coach is C.J. Owens. The Queensborough Lady Tigers starting five. Number 24, Santana Hancoy. Number 33, Whitney Hogan. Number 34, Patricia Carroll. Number 55, Giselle Francis. And number 32, Lashka Ladar. Assistant coach of the Tigers, Lisa Sanchez, Sabrina Moore, and Teresa Rodriguez. Head coach of the Tigers, David Chambers.
This is QCC alum David Russell. Queensborough about to take on Dutchess. The Lady Tigers coming off a 26-point loss at home last night to Sullivan. The Lady Generals really distancing themselves between themselves and the rest of the region. Dutchess coming off a loss against LaGuardia, 64-60. These two teams met on December 12th. Queensborough won 75-51. The starters for Dutchess: Tori Ostrom, Tanisha Coleman, Hannah Sawena, Gabriella Neese, and Maria Farias. Queensborough has Shantana Kanoy, Daka Fidel, Whitney Hogan, Candia Carroll, and Giselle Prentice. And Prentice now number 55. She wore 20 earlier in the year, also wore 41 earlier in the year. It will be Carroll jumping for Queensborough and Denise jumping for Dutchess. Carroll caught it, so it goes to Dutchess to begin the game. Dutchess has beaten a few CUNY teams this year. They won at Kingsborough and they beat Hostos twice in a row. There's a 3-second violation, so wave off the basket. Queensborough last night was playing Sullivan tough for a while. They were up 18-17, and then Sullivan ended the half on a 16-0 run. It was 33-18 at the half. And then Queensborough lost by 26. The three-pointer is off, rebounded by Hogan, who misses. Carroll the rebound, and the putback is good. 2-0 Queensborough. Carroll shooting around 50% from the field, one of the regional leaders, as Queensborough is in a 2-3 zone. Looking to keep Dutchess on the outside. Now they get inside, back out, and Fidel got the hand in. Up ahead to Prentice. And Prentice puts it in. It's 4-0. Good start for the Lady Tigers. And back in the 2-3. Down low. Contested shot is short. No good. Prentice had a dozen points the other day here against Orange, and it's 6-0. Fidel puts it in. Prentice had 12 points against Orange and then only 2 in the second half. As the Lady Colts won right here. So Lady Tigers looking to break a home losing streak. There's an offensive rebound underneath. Good defense by Hogan. And the shot clock reset. It should not have. So it goes down to 11. Down to 8. There's a jumper, and it's good. Tanisha Coleman with the first points of the game for Dutchess, and it's 6-2. Now Dutchess in the 2-3 zone. Carroll pass Fidel back to Carroll. It was broken up. And then it ended up in Hogan's hands, and then she missed. And Dutchess comes out with it. It's Tori Ostrom. And traveling is going to be called. Ball back to Queensborough. So Dutchess back in their 2-3 zone. And Prentice launches a 3. It's no good. Carroll the rebound. The putback is no good. And then Hogan is called for a foul. The first of the game. So Dutchess looking to cut into the lead. It was 6-0, now it's 6-2. Coleman, who hit the basket before, Kanoy gets the hand in. And I'll stay with Dutchess. They're down to 10 on the shot clock. And here's number 10. Nice pass. They get it inside, underneath. And it's no good. There's an offensive rebound, and then traveling is called. Maria Farias moving the feet a little too much. Here's Kanoy to Prentice. Pass inside, Hogan lost it. Out of bounds to Dutchess. Dutchess, I mentioned they have 3 wins against CUNY teams this year. Kingsborough won, Tostos twice. As Queensborough comes away with it. There's a pass up ahead to Prentice. And Prentice's shot is long. Dutchess has 5 wins on the year. They also beat Suffolk. And they won their first game of the year. That was against SUNY Delhi. Here's Coleman inside. And a foul is called. It's on the pass, not in the act of shooting. And that's the first on Carroll. Nice pass outside, and the 3-pointer is short. But long rebound by Dutchess. Each team having a little bit of rebounding difficulties early on. There's a nice move inside. The basket is no good. And Kanoy running to 3-on-2. Kanoy to Fidel. Shot is no good. It was too far under the basket. There's a nice pass to Coleman. Coleman. And a blocking foul is called. It's going to be on Hogan. That's going to be her second. And Ludesi Gonzalez getting ready to go into the game. First free throw is no good. So Hogan goes to the bench with their second foul. There have been 3 on Queensborough, none called on Dutchess so far. Both free throws are no good, and Gonzalez with the rebound. Kanoy puts up a 3, and it's no good. Still 6-2, 5 minutes in. And there's a foul underneath, and that's going to be on Carroll, her second. It's actually on Kanoy. It's 24, not 34, which is good for Queensborough. They wouldn't have wanted Carroll to pick up her second. First free throw is good. It's 6-3. Farias makes both at 6-4 now. Queensborough hasn't scored in about 4 minutes. We're getting close to it. Last night's game against Sullivan was 6-5 about 7 minutes in. Not very fast starters. And Prentice counted on the foul. Prentice will go to the line to finish a 3-point play. Prentice finishes the 3-point play. It's 9-4 Queensborough. And that was the first foul on Megan Bender as Queensborough goes back into their 2-3. And the 3-pointer is no good. Kanoy in transition. Kanoy right to the basket. Nice pass to Carroll underneath. And Carroll makes it 11-4. So Queensborough with 5 quick points in a row. And Coleman. It may have been a travel, and now it's called. Ball back to Queensborough. Just 4 points in the first 6 minutes for Dutchess. Here's Prentice. Kanoy. Fidel along 2. It's no good. Carroll the rebound. And they're going to say an over the back foul on Carroll. So there's her second, and she's going to have to go to the bench. And Sophia Lopez goes in for Carroll. So David Chambers happy with the 7-point lead, but has to manage minutes as Hogan and Carroll both have 2 fouls. Dangerous pass inside is broken up, and Queensborough comes away with it. Kanoy to Prentice. Here's Prentice, a pull-up jumper. It's no good. Loose ball. And Dutchess has it. Tori Ostrom. It's a pass to Coleman. It's a long 2. It rims out. And rebounded by the Lady Tigers. Kanoy to Prentice. Prentice lost the handle on it. Think she was about to make a pass, and Coleman ahead of the pack. And Coleman lays it in. Coleman with 4 of the 6 points for Dutchess. And the shot clock never reset. So put 27. Here's Fidel. Lopez asking for it. It's back outside. Kanoy for 3. And it's good. Kanoy from downtown, and it's 14-6. Kanoy has her first points of the game. Lady Tigers up by 8. And Dutchess looking at the 2-3 zone. And there's a double dribble. Bender knew it as soon as it happened. And then she goes to the bench in favor of Alyssa DeMeo. So here's Queensborough trying to push their lead to double digits. Kanoy. See if she wants to take another 3. It's Prentice along 2, and it's good. And it's 16-6. 7 points for Prentice and a timeout by Dutchess. Dutchess ball after the timeout. The Lady Tigers lead 16-6. A little over 8 minutes into the game. There's a baseline jumper and it's no good. Tip, Kanoy almost came away with it and then it's taken back. Back outside, Ostrom. DeMaio the shot, it's no good. Tip, Prentice has it for QCC. Dutchess missing some makeable shots. Then Prentice misses at the other end. Dutchess ball. It was Farias who chased down the long rebound. Coleman is called for traveling. Queensborough ball up by 10. It was Kanoy to Prentice. Prentice back out, Kanoy for 3. And it's good. Another 3-pointer for Kanoy, and it's 19-6. Queensborough up by 13. Dutchess with 6 points in the first 9 minutes. It's a nice pass inside. And a foul is called. First foul on Sophia Lopez. Ostrom asking for it, gets it. Being guarded by Kanoy. They switch off. Queensborough still in the 2-3. No reason to change. It's been effective, and there's a turnover. There's Prentice. And Prentice lays it in. It's 21-6. And Giselle Prentice with 9 early points. Queensborough on a 15-2 run. Ostrom, short shot is no good. Coleman the rebound. The putback is good. Coleman with 6 of the 8 points. His timeout is called as Ostrom needs to tie her sneakers.
Dutchess timeout. The score is Dutchess 8, Queensborough 21.
So halfway through the first, it's 21-8. Queensborough looking to extend its lead. Kanoy already has 2 threes. Fidel. The shot is no good. Lopez the rebound almost. And it was out of bounds. Ball to Dutchess. Ostrom. And traveling is called. It's on Alyssa Gallardi. So Gallardi called for traveling. Queensborough has it back with 9.5 minutes remaining. Here's Prentice to Gonzalez. Prentice. They're down to 9 on the shot clock. A long 2 is no good. Tipped. Kanoy is able to save it in the corner. Good play by Kanoy. And there's a long 2. It's no good. Coleman. A foul is called against Queensborough. And Dutchess will be shooting 1 and 1. Already the 7th foul on Queensborough. Dutchess has only committed 1. So won't be shooting, excuse me. There's the first foul on Fidel. There's a foul called underneath. First free throw is good. It's 21-9. That was the first foul on Mecca Witherspoon as Coleman hits both. Coleman with 8 of the 10 points for Dutchess, keeping them in the game. Here's Gonzalez to Prentice. Back outside, Kanoy to Gonzalez. Back to Kanoy. 15 on the shot clock. Prentice. Inside, tough angle, no good. And rebounded by Dutchess. Here's Coleman. To Ostrom. Gallardi, a shot, no good. Offensive rebound underneath. Here's DeMaio, no good. And tipped again, another offensive rebound, and then it's taken away. Kanoy the other way. Fidel. And a blocking foul is called. It's on Tori Ostrom, her first, team second. Here's Prentice to Fidel. Kanoy puts up a 3, and that's no good. And then a tie-up between Witherspoon and Ostrom. They'll stay with Queensborough. Here's Witherspoon underneath, and the basket is good. Witherspoon has her first points of the game. It's 23-10 Queensborough. Seven and a half minutes to go before the half. Here's Ostrom to DeMaio along two. It's good. 23-12. DeMaio's first points of the game. Canoy to Prentice. Nice pass to Fidel. Here's Canoy. Great pass to Gonzalez. How did she find her? It's 25-12. Tremendous pass by Canoy. Under 7 minutes to go. Coleman, guarded by Fidel. It's DeMaio. Trying to get it in, they do. Basket was no good, and chased down by Gallardi. And there's a reach-in foul. That's going to be the second on Canoy. See if David Chambers leaves Canoy in with the two. Hogan and Carroll already have two apiece. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. There's a rebound, no good. And Gallardi pushed off to get a rebound, so there's an offensive foul. And Almanzar goes in for Canoy for Queensborough. So 3 Queensborough players with 2 fouls apiece, but they still lead by 13. 6.5 minutes to go. And there's traveling on Almanzar, who just came into the game. Coleman, gotta watch out for her. 8 of the 12 Dutchess points. Here's Ostrom to Coleman, and Coleman takes a 3, and that's no good. And ends up another chance for Dutchess, no good. Gonzalez pulls it in. Here's Prentice the other way. Almanzar puts up a jumper, and the three-pointer is banked in. Almanzar from downtown. 28-12. Queensborough up by 16. Gallardi misses a shot, gets her own rebound, and misses that one. There's another offensive rebound, and the basket is good. Gabriella Ness. 28-14 as the crowd is getting into it. I think they would like to see Almanzar shoot again. Instead, she swings it to Prentice. Here's Almanzar, and that one is no good. As a cheer goes up from the crowd. Couldn't recreate the magic of the bank in 3. And there's a foul on Gonzalez. That's her first. So 3 Queensborough players have 2 fouls. 4 other players have 1 apiece. First one is no good. Dutch is struggling, but they've only committed 3 fouls this half. As the free throws are split. It's 28-15. Gabriella Ness now has 3 points. It's Fidel to Almanzar. Fidel, straight on jumper, is short. And Ness was there for the rebound. Queensborough has to make sure not to get too content before the half. They're up by 13 with 4.5 remaining. Coleman misses, put back no good. Another offensive rebound. And then a near turnover, and it will go and the refs are going to talk. And it stays with Dutchess. Here's Ostrom. Ghilardi back to Ostrom. Makes her move past Almanzar. Nice bounce pass. The three-pointer is no good. And another offensive rebound. I don't know if this is positioning or what. Or if Queensborough's watching the shooter too much. But more second chance points opportunities for Dutchess. And there's another foul against Queensborough. And that's the second foul on Gonzalez. A plethora of offensive rebounds. And the first free throw rims out. Misses them both. And there's a loose ball and another opportunity for Dutchess. Here's Ostrom outside. Coleman thought about the three and then works it inside. And another miss, loose ball. Dutchess gets it back again. They're down to 12 on the shot clock. It never hit the rim. Now they're down to 9, 8. Here's Coleman being guarded by Almanzar. Kick out, three-pointer is an air ball. And the shot is no good, and another chance for Dutchess. And Coleman's three is no good. And Lopez finally has it for Queensborough. Dutchess had it for about a full minute, and they couldn't score. And here's Prentice, and the three-pointer is no good. And a one-and-done possession for Queensborough. They couldn't get any offensive rebounds there. Here's Bender right in front of the Queensborough bench. And Bender is called for traveling. Too many steps taken. 3:02 to go in the first. Queensborough leads 28-15. Here's Prentice to Almanzar. Here's Fidel to Prentice. Trying to get some separation for a shot here. Here's Witherspoon. Turnaround shot is no good. And Dutchess pulls down the rebound. It's a bounce pass. Coleman. Good passing by Dutchess, and the basket is good by Ghilardi. Her first points of the game, it's 28-17. Dutchess only down 11. 2:15 to go in the first. Here's Almanzar. Overthrows Prentice and a steal, and here's Coleman. And Coleman takes it all the way. Coleman with 10 of the 19 points for Dutchess. Almanzar, no good. So Dutchess playing pretty good basketball the last few minutes. There's a three-pointer, catch and shoot, no good. There's a rebound by Lopez. Bender's shot was short. Had a good look though. A minute and a half remaining. Prentice to Almanzar, another three-pointer. There's an air ball. And Gonzalez goes in with the two fouls. See if Dutchess attacks her on this possession. Tries to get her into even more foul trouble. 75 seconds to go in the first. And there's a jumper by Gallardi. It's good. It's a long two. Dutchess on a good run here. And that shot's no good. I don't think David Chambers wants to call timeout before the half. Gallardi. And there's a turnover, a blown opportunity for Dutchess. 51 seconds to go. Queensborough can go 2 for 1 here. Here's Prentice to Fidel. They're down to 12 on the shot clock. And a bumping foul. 32 seconds to go. Only the fourth on Dutchess. It's a second on Ostrom. 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Queensborough can basically hold for the last shot of the half. Here's Lopez inside. Turnaround hook was no good. It's an offensive rebound momentarily. Gonzalez hit the floor. Lopez throws up an air ball. They were not playing to the clock. Dutchess can hold for the final shot. They have 10 seconds. Here's Bender for 3. It's no good. There's a rebound by Gallardi. It's no good. And tipped out of bounds. Queensborough will have it with 3 seconds remaining. Do have a chance for a buzzer beater, especially with nobody guarding the inbounds. And nobody even near Prentice. She could get a pretty good shot. And Prentice for 3. And it's no good. And at halftime, Queensborough leads 28-21.
Starting the second half, the score is Dutchess 21, Queensborough 28.
Second half underway. Queensborough leading 28-21. Dutchess still hanging around. First half marred by turnovers. Leading scorer was Tanisha Coleman, who had 10 for Dutchess. That shot is off. The putback is good. And it's 28-23. Queensborough had a lot of trouble in the first half rebounding as Dutchess is in their 2-3 zone. Good defense by Dutchess to force the turnover. And they come back the other way looking to cut into the 5-point lead. Here's Coleman to Sowena. And a foul is called against Queensborough. If this game is close late, that could play a huge factor. Gonzalez, Canoy, Hogan, and Carroll all picked up 2 fouls. And that's the first on Prentice. First free throw is short. Dutchess has scored 8 points in a row. And it's 28-24 now. Suwaina has her first point of the game after she splits the free throws. Here's Fidel. Bounce pass Carroll. Is a little too far out in front of her. Dutchess ball. They only trail by 4. Queensborough back in the 2-3. Ostrom along 2. It's good. Nice jumper by Ostrom. Her first points of the game. It's 28-26. Timeout by David Chambers. It's a 2-point game.
Queensborough timeout. The score is Dutchess 26, Queensborough 28.
So after the timeout, Queensborough has the ball. They're up by 2. Kanoy. Nice fake by Kanoy. Nice pass underneath. But then a 3-second violation is called. And the ball goes back to Dutchess. And now after being down by double digits earlier in the first half, they can tie or take the lead right now. That would have tied the game, but it was no good. Anise had a pretty good look. Kanoy back the other way to the basket. The floater is good. Nice play by Kanoy. It's 30-26. There's a 4-point swing. Dutchess was going in to tie the game. And now Queensborough leads by 4. Here's Coleman to Suwaina. There's Ostrom. Good defense by Hogan. It's a good bounce pass underneath. Loose ball. Picked up by Queensborough. Kanoy back the other way. Prentice, nice bounce pass almost to Carroll. Hogan, loose ball. Gives it to Prentice all alone, and it's good. Prentice with 11 points now. It's 32-26. There's a nice bounce pass inside. Good defense by Carroll. It stays with Dutchess with 13 on the shot clock. Good play by Carroll to alter the shot. Have to watch for Anise underneath. They're down to 10. See if anybody notices. Down to 6. Coleman, 5, 4, 3. Coleman inside. Nice pass underneath. Down to 1. And it was turned over anyway. Queensborough ball. Kanoy went right into the teeth of that defense. And Dutchess is called for a foul. It'll be the 3rd on Tori Ostrom. And she's staying in. Kanoy looking for Prentice. Here's Kanoy. Carroll chases it down. A dangerous pass. Queensborough will keep it. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Prentice. Down to 6. Nice fake. Going inside is Hogan. It's no good. Carroll underneath. And the shot clock reset even though it never hit the rim. But Queensborough couldn't make them pay. Kanoy. All over Ostrom, and it went right through her hands. Suena could not control it. And Ghilardi goes in for Dutchess. Under 16 minutes to go. Queensborough leads 32-26. Kanoy puts up a three. It's good. Shantana Kanoy. Another three-pointer. She has a dozen points. It's 35-26. After Dutchess cut it to 2, Queensborough has scored 7 in a row. Wonder sometimes if a team expends a lot of energy just trying to get back into the game. And it stays with Dutchess. Carroll got a hand on it as it went by. Kanoy got the hand in, almost a steal. Good defense by the Lady Tigers. Here's Coleman going to the basket. Coleman, no good. Offensive rebound. The putback, no good. Another putback. It got stuck momentarily, and it will stay with Dutchess. Where would Dutchess be without some of these second chance opportunities? There's a turnover. Prentice. Well, floater is short. Not a bad look, though. Under 15 minutes to play. Queensborough up by 9. Coleman. Down to 7 on the clock. Coleman's shot is no good. And then she gets her own rebound. And the putback is good. Coleman now with a dozen points. It's 35-28. Dutchess' second chance points really keeping them around. Kanoy to Prentice for 3. And it's no good. Kanoy the rebound. Dribbling underneath, reverse layup, no good. Kanoy another chance. Pass to Carroll, no good. And Dutchess comes out with it. Coleman being guarded by Prentice. Coleman to the basket. And a foul is called against Queensborough. It will be the second on Prentice. Prentice will go to the bench. Udesi Gonzalez goes in for Queensborough. Coleman to Ostrom. Suena. Coleman thought about it for a second, then goes inside. Try to pass, and there's a 3-second violation against Dutchess. Hogan to Gonzalez, back out Kanoy. Fidel to Kanoy. Hogan. They're down to 6 on the clock. Kanoy now going inside, pass underneath. Carroll's shot is sent away. And Dutchess still hanging around, down 7. 13-10 to go. There's Ostrom. Tough jumper is no good. And Carroll fell down. And traveling is called. It was against Queensborough, so Dutchess will have it. Coleman. Nice pass underneath. Wave off the basket. Traveling is called. A lot of traveling violations today on both teams. A lot of turnovers in general. Here's Queensborough looking to extend the lead. Gonzalez to Hogan to Kanoy. Dutchess in a 2-3. Down to 10 on the clock. There's Kanoy to Fidel. Gonzalez will take a long 2, and it's no good. And rebounded by Bender. There's a long pass. Coleman. Jumper is good. It's 35-30. And Tanisha Coleman has 14 points. Almost half of Dutchess's points from one player. Here's Kanoy to Hogan. And Hogan steps into a jumper and it rims out. Dutchess ball. And Giselle Prentice comes back with 2 fouls. Udesi Gonzalez back to the bench. Here's Bender back to Ostrom. Bender to Coleman. Ostrom. Coleman down to 9 on the clock. A 3-pointer by Bender is no good. Prentice. Here's Kanoy stepping into a 3, and it's no good, and rebounded by Bender. 35-30. 11:10 to go. Queensborough led by 15 early on. The lead is down to 5. Here's Gallardi. Coleman, they're down to 9 on the clock. There's a long pass. Down to 5. And with 4 on the shot clock, timeout is called by Dutchess. 10:54 to go. Queensborough leads 35-30. Four on the shot clock. And there's a catch and shoot. Gallardi for 3, no good. And Prentice with the rebound, now coming back the other way. And a foul is called on Ostrom. One more and she's gone. Nostrom will go to the bench. Diaz in for Dutchess. Here's Carroll. They go after Diaz right away, but Carroll can't score. Dutchess still only down by 5. 10.5 minutes to play. Coleman, wild pass to DeMaio. It's no good. And a near rebound by Diaz. Fidel hits the floor. And a tie-up is called. But before the tie-up, David Chambers called timeout. Freddie DeJesus hurt him, so it'll be a 30-second timeout with 10:17 to go. Queensborough ball, the possession arrow. It says favoring Queensborough. Here's Kanoy. 10 minutes to go. There's a long jumper. It's no good. Loose ball. Dutchess comes up with it. A few days ago, right on this court, Queensborough scored 43 in the first half against Orange County. They have 35 halfway through the second tonight, and they're still winning as Carroll hauls in the rebound, and there's a tie-up. Nice hustle play. Queensborough will keep it, but a nice play by Farias. Now the possession arrow goes back to Dutchess on the next tie-up. Prentice for three. It's good. Giselle Prentice makes it 38-30. 14 points for Prentice now. 26 for Kanoy and Prentice combined. 12 for the rest of the Lady Tigers. And there's a foul. That's the third on Kanoy. There have been 68 points so far in this game. 3 players have combined for 40 of them. Tanisha Coleman, Shantana Kanoy, and Giselle Prentice. And Prentice might add 2 more. Nice pass to Fidel, but it was broken up. Safarius forces a tie-up and then breaks up a layup. Would have been an easy 2 for Queensborough. Prentice asking for it, gets it. Gives it to Kanoy. 8:40 remaining. Carroll inside. And the shot off glass is good. Candia Carroll makes it 40-30. 8:27 to go. And a foul is called. That will be on Fidel, her second. Here's Coleman. No good. They'll stay with Dutchess with 8:18 remaining. Here's Gallardi along 2. It's good. Gallardi makes it 40-32. Approaching 8 minutes to play. Dutchess back in their 2-3 zone. Here's Kanoy. Steps into a 3. And it hits the shot clock. 7:58 to go. Dutchess down 40-32. Here's Coleman being guarded by Prentice. Nice pass to DeMaio underneath. No good. Out of bounds and stays with Dutchess. DeMaio got open momentarily and hits. DeMaio makes it 40-34. 7.5 to play. Here's Prentice for 3. No good. Hogan underneath. Counted on the foul. Hogan with a big basket. Hogan's first points of the game. As Prentice and Kanoy talk to David Chambers. 7:26 to go. Hogan finishes the 3-point play. Hogan, the 8th Lady Tiger to score tonight. Queensborough up 9, 7:20 to go. Coleman, nice pass underneath. Diaz puts it in. And it's 43-36. Pass was nearly broken up. Well, was broken up, but not turned over. And Kanoy can't hit the jumper. Dutchess looking to trim the 7-point lead. Under 7 minutes to play. It's DeMaio's jumper. It's no good. And rebounded by Hogan. Prentice being guarded by Gallardi, going to the basket. It's no good. Carroll the rebound, and she's fouled. Second foul on Diaz. Carroll misses the first. Carroll has 6 points so far tonight as Diaz goes back to the bench. Wave that off. Hogan was called for a lane violation. Carroll missed anyway. And timeout is called by Dutchess with 6:31 to go. Queensborough leads 43-36. Dutchess ball after the timeout, under 6.5 minutes to go. Queensborough up by 7. Coleman, who has 14 points but hasn't scored in a few minutes. Nice pass underneath, and the basket is good. Various puts it in. It's 43-38. 6:05 to go. Nice play out of the timeout. Here's Fidel to Prentice. Prentice, tough shot, is no good. And hauled in by Coleman. There's DeMaio. DeMaio's layup is no good. Got her own rebound and is fouled in the act of shooting. And that's the third foul on Gonzalez. First one is good. It's 43-39. So Gonzalez has 3, Kanoy has 3. Fidel, Hogan, Carroll, and Prentice all have 2. As the free throws are split, the fouls will really become a factor if they go to overtime. Could probably get away for the next 5:37. There's the first foul on Coleman. Each team has 5 this half. Prentice Pass was too far ahead of Carroll. Dutchess only down by 4 points. 5:15 to go. Here's Gallardi. Kick out. Coleman. And the shot is no good. Loose ball, and it goes to Queensborough with 5:09 remaining. Here's Canoy to Fidel. Prentice, the leading scorer for Queensborough tonight. Couldn't hit there. Tipped. Fidel is fouled and will go to the line for 2. Fidel misses the first. We'll look to split the free throws. Fidel misses both. Carroll the rebound. The putback is good. Big play by Carroll. It's 45-39. 4:45 to go. Coleman going right to the basket and missing. And Carroll another rebound, and then she's fouled. Now they're saying the foul is on Carroll, and that's her third. And Freddie DeJesus explaining it to David Chambers. So Dutchess ball down by 6. Here's Gallardi. Good passing. DeMaio misses. Loose ball. Prentice comes up with the rebound. Prentice. Not a good possession by Queensborough just to take a jumper 6 seconds into the possession. Not saying you want to get conservative, but you could have gotten a better possession than that. And a blocking foul is called on Carroll. That's number 4. One more and she's done. Picked up 2 in the last minute. And Hogan is going to go in for Carroll. And Coleman... Carroll thought she was coming out. It's actually Gonzalez coming out for Hogan. Carroll staying in with 4. Coleman hits the first. It's 45-40. 15 for Coleman now. Coleman splits the free throws. There's Carroll with the rebound. Prentice to Canoy. There's a jumper by Fidel. No good. Carroll the offensive rebound. Queensborough takes it back out. Canoy steps into a 3, and it's good. Canoy with another 3-pointer. She has 15. Now it's 48-40. 8-point lead for Queensborough, 3.5 minutes to go. Dutchess needed that basket badly. And then traveling is called on Prentice. Queensborough has not been able to put Dutchess away. There's a timeout by Dutchess. 3:25 to go. Queensborough up 48-40. Here's Coleman inbounding to Gallardi, and the catch and shoot is good. Nice play out of the timeout. It's 48-42. 3:15 to go. Queensborough has never trailed in this game. They scored the first 6 points. They led 21-6 early on. That lead was cut to 2 at one point, 28-26. Then Queensborough went back up by as many as 10. Here's Prentice down to 5 on the clock, down to 4, and is fouled with 3 on the shot clock. It's a tough break for Dutchess. Foul on DeMaio, 2 shots for Prentice. Prentice misses the first. Looking to split the free throws. And misses them both. Still a 2-possession game. 2:45 to go. Queensborough in a 2-3. Each team has been in a 2-3 for most of the game. Here's Selena. Nice play by Prentice to take it away. Prentice going all the way in a block by Coleman. And now Dutchess coming back the other way. Here's DeMaio, a jumper. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Farias blocked from behind by Canoy. Dutchess comes out with it. Still 2:07 and counting to go. 48-42, Dutchess ball. Coleman going inside, lost it. Carroll to Prentice. Prentice running the other way to the basket. It's good. 50-42. Queensborough hits the 50-point mark with under 2 minutes remaining. There's a 3, and it's good. Coleman makes it 50-45. 18 for Coleman. 95 seconds to go. Here's Canoy. Want to run a little clock now. Canoy for 3. And no good. Tipped. Hogan underneath. That's no good. And rebounded by Dutchess. 1:10 to go. Queensborough up by 5. Coleman going all the way. And it's good. It's 50-47. 1 minute to go. Coleman has 20 points. Here's Canoy. 50 seconds to go. 20 on the shot clock. Canoy being guarded by Coleman. Here's Prentice. Prentice going inside. It goes to Hogan. Hogan puts it in. Hogan makes it 52-47. 31 seconds to go. Gotta get it to Coleman here. And traveling is called. Traveling on Selena. .28 and 4/10 seconds remaining. And Dutchess has to foul. I don't know why they're not. And they wait 7 seconds to give a foul. Don't know why you wouldn't give it immediately. So 7 crucial seconds that just ticked off. Canoy makes the first. 53-47. This free throw would make it a 3-possession game, barring any 4-point plays. And Canoy makes both. It's 54-47. Here's Coleman. Bender puts up the 3. It's no good. Prentice hauls it in and then falls down, so it's called for traveling with 11 seconds left. Dutchess would need a miracle here, down 7 with 11 seconds to go. There's a catch and shoot. Bender, no good. Loose ball. DeMaio is fouled with 7 and 3/10 seconds remaining. And that's one more, well, fourth on Kanoy, one more and she's done, but there are only 7 seconds left anyway. First is good. DeMaio makes both. It's 54-49. Dutchess has to foul immediately. So Kanoy and Prentice had words as that inbounds play didn't go quite as they hoped. And now Prentice has it, and they have to foul. And they took 2.5 seconds off. So Queensborough up 5. Prentice can ice the game at the line. Prentice has 16 points tonight. Kanoy has 17. So we'll see who finishes as the Lady Tiger scoring leader. Prentice misses the first, tipped. Here's DeMaio. 2 seconds, 1 second. There's a pass. And that basket will count, but it's too little, too late. This is David Russell, the final score, Queensborough 54, Dutchess 51.